Shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect, of whom I hope to be. My name's Walk from Gms Toronto. Doing a quick lesson. Just doing a little walk-in talk. It looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm just under the shade, under the trees. Hopefully, it won't really rain, but there's been a lot of things happening, a lot of judgments been happening throughout the greater Toronto area. For the past month or two, there's been a lot of judgments at these parties and stuff. There's been a lot of violence, a lot of death upon the 2/3 of our people, right? And this is good, man, right? Because our people don't know our people don't know the climate that we're in, right? We're in the climate of judgment, death, destruction, and the Lord is doing a lot of works. This is Sirach 30, Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 28. Said, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their theory lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their forces and appease the wrath of him that made them," right? So even yesterday there was a day party. All right, it's called Kingston Festival or some shit, and like these people, there's like a VIP section, and there's a non-VIP. These people jumped over the damn fence. People were trampled. There was people weren't there's no water. There's no there's a whole bunch of judgment happened. Just put Kingston Festival in Toronto, and there's been a lot of judgment. A couple weeks ago, there's another judgment at there was a party or some shit at a banquet hall in Brampton, and 2 people were murdered and stuff. So there's a lot of judgment, man. The Most High is bringing on a lot of judgments upon the 2/3, and they still want to go to these parties. They want, these promoters want to go make as much money, from their bottles and from the tickets and stuff, man. And so the Most High is gonna bring more judgment upon the 2/3 of our people, man, especially our people. The so-called West Indian, so-called Jamaican, because these people, they're bringing more judgment, more death upon themselves, man, and it's gonna get more real. So is it a time to be partying, to go into the club and all that? Right now, it's a time to be serious, man. All right, because you might go somewhere, you might go to a party and you get put to death. All right, real talk, man. Real talk, brother. Yeah, it's real shit. It happened to me. I almost got put to death, right? So none's exempt. All right, so don't feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go check my brethren or my then yeah, you get put to death, man. Alright, so Ecclesiastes 12:1. "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil's day come not, nor the years draw nigh, nor when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them," right? And we're in the evil days right now, man. Alright, because you see right now, for the past 2 years, the world's been under lockdown with this curfew, this mad dog, the COVID, and all that shit, man. And right now they're talking about the monkeypox, right? So we know for the fall and for the winter, there's gonna be more judgment, more plagues. All right, because because people thought the COVID was over, and now it's the monkeypox, right? So right now they're gonna basically they're gonna push that more in the news, and there's a lot of people who's getting plagued. All right, and they're saying that it's coming. They say that a lot of people who got it are people who are in the LGB lifestyle. All right, so yeah, so it's real, man. All right, so is it a time to be going to party and stuff? All right, like you want to go into the word, man. Learn about who you are. All right. It said, while the sun or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the cloud return after the rain. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, right? And the strong men shall bow and say, yeah, like who's the keepers of the house? The keepers of the house are the super elite, alright? Like the elite families that run this world, right? This whole banking system and shit, man. And basically, like their time is almost up, man. Alright, because like this kingdom is about to fall, man. And basically, the only prophecies we're waiting for is the mark of the beast, alright, which is gonna be pushed. Alright, there's gonna be no cash. Basically, Elon Musk and all these people, they're pushing the whole mark of the beast on the people. Alright, and basically soon there's not gonna be no cash or whatever. Like you won't be able to go into your bank or whatever unless you're bagged and tagged, like cattle. Alright, and it's real. So they're doing a lot of things right now, and it's gonna get way more severe. And basically, we're approaching World War III. You see what's happening in Ukraine. There's been a lot of judgment, man. Like the Russians are like they're destroying that whole the whole eastern Ukraine. They're doing a lot of death and destruction. Ultimately, this is prophecy, right? So Ezekiel 38, Ezekiel 39. Revelation, Joel 2, Joel 3. We're in a lot of things, right? Isaiah 60. Like when the Lord comes, he's gonna come with a severe wrath, man. I think it's Isaiah 63 when the Lord comes, right? He says, "Who is he that cometh from Edom with?" Right? So the Lord's coming, man. And right now, like maybe who knows, man? Lord's will, hopefully by next year, man. This place is destroyed, man. Next year or two, man. All right, because it said if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh shall be saved, man. So it's real. Hopefully, you guys could hear me. All right. Last time I tried to do in class, I tried to do a walk and talk. There's no audio. Hopefully, you guys could hear me. It says, in the day when the keeper of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. All right, and then right now, right, it's so hard to get a little job. All right, a lot of people have to be doing other side hustles to try and maintain themselves. All right, because right now you might work, you might have a little job. All right, but you're getting like some bullshit wage. All right, some bullshit wage. All right, so you have to be doing 2 or 3 hustles, side hustle, just to like maintain yourself, man. All right, so it's real, man. Like Toronto or the GTA, the Greater Toronto areas, things are getting tough, man. It said, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Or even right now with the gas prices are going low, are going down, and all that shit, man. A lot of things is happening out here, man. Alright, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up as the voice of a bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, even right now there's been a lot of parties here in the Greater Toronto area, these stuff, and basically the whole music industry is gone low, man. They're talking about this trap, dancehall, trap music and stuff. There's no real like proper vibration, man. They have this a wicked vibration that they're pushing on the people, man. The music industry is gone low, man. All right. He shall rise up as the voice of a bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. So the whole music industry is brought low and stuff. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, the whole music industry is brought low right now, man. Alright, and when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and the fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish. Alright. Yeah, so basically, like, this is not a time to be half-stepping, to be like pussyfooting and stuff. We're in serious time, man, so we want to just be grateful, because we're in the valley of death. I get that. And then I'm gonna close up. We're in the valley of death, man. Alright, you could go outside and stuff, anything could happen to you. You could get hit by a car, you could get, it's all kind of things, man. Some final destination type judgment, man. Psalms 23:1, a psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leave me like beside the still waters. Right. So that's when like when the Moses was here and he did that. He did that miracle, man. See, right now I'm right by a water right here. See, like Moses, all right, like he basically like he made the waters, stand upright, and delivered, the children of Israel from the land of Egypt, man. Like he delivered us out of the hand of Pharaoh, man. All right. He restored my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. So it's important. Knowing the name of the Lord is important, right? If you don't know that name and you want to call upon Yoplait, Yogurt, or whatever name and stuff, basically the Lord is not going to deal with you unless you really know and call upon that in his name. Alright, because a lot of our people is gonna want to call upon a whole bunch of different names other than for his for his namesake, right? So it's real, man. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. So we're comforted basically like knowing the name of the Lord and stuff, right? And we're being comforted every day, all right, with these in classes, like going on the highways and byways and edifying our people. Thou preparest before me. It says thou preparest a table. Thou preparest a table. It says thou preparest a table like before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, and my cup run over. So yeah, we're being blessed, man. All right, knowing who we are, making in classes, edifying, current events, prophecy, whole bunch of things, health. Like we're getting that oil on our head every day, man. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Yeah, and that's what we hope to be as hopeful members of the elect. And that's what it's all about, man. So with that, let's say our praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Ashai. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect. Shalom. See, look at this. I'm always out here by the water, man. Yeah. See that? Shalom.